this is our idea for the narrative. Our main idea involves around a male and female having breakup issues because it relates to the target audience. The idea that we chose is from the male's perspective in the way that they're both having issues with each other and they don't really know what's going on at the stage that they're at. So in our narrative, we've chose to have like an introduction before we get to the actual song that starts playing over the background. So we're going to begin to start it off by doing like an alcohol rehab session where like there's a bunch of people sitting around in a circle talking over their alcohol related problems before it starts, so that the audience get like a background information on the male's point of view who's having these alcohol problems. So it goes on from the male's point of view and then begins to introduce the female from using graphic matches of like the phones, because he keeps trying to phone her, but she's ignoring him. And then as the narrative goes on, it cuts between the two characters and then ends on a cliffhanger where the female kind of goes out for a walk and then runs into the male, but they kind of just look at each other and it ends on that.
One of the key things that we want to show in our work is escapism, because we found that music is a way that our target audience use to escape stresses of like studying and daily life. So we wanted to explore escapism more, and then that led us to alcohol and smoking, which is a key convention that is shown within the indie genre. So, and due to the protagonist having a problem with alcohol, we feel like this would be an appropriate thing to represent. Another thing that we want to show is smoke and mist, like actual smoke in the air and mist, which we think would be quite good because it will show his unclear mind and then how he feels when she's not there in a way. Nature is going to be used as an escapism because the girl is going to go for a walk after she receives all of those missed calls.
When it came to colour scheme, we're still not fully decided, so we're just going to actually ask you guys just to have a quick vote. So you've got...
So if you wouldn't mind like jotting down on each colour scheme underneath which one you think would be the best idea.
We had like a few ideas, but we wanted something very simple, very naturalistic to kind of carry on with the conventions of the indie genre, which are very simple and it's very...
Yeah, it fits with the nature theme as well, having natural earthy tones and stuff like that.
Does anyone need a pen? Right, so as I mentioned earlier, one of the main things we're going to use is a graphic match. This, we're going to use it with like the idea of showing a glass bottle. So as you can see from the colour schemes that you've got there, where the colours kind of overlay each other, we're going to use this as like smashed glass for the iconography of the genre. But then this also relates back to the way that the male is having like alcohol problems. So then we can relate this back to the shop types, but also portray it over the digipack on the website as well.
So brand identity, we are going to create our brand identity by keeping colour schemes, typefaces and themes consistent between all of the products. So with filming, then we can use that colour either in like the outfit they're wearing or the location, and then use that colour on the design of the digipack and the webpage. And that would be the same with the broken glass effect that Jacob was talking about, as like a kind of logo for the artist. So it would be like consistent through all of the products, and like when someone looks at it, then they'll know it's for that artist. That's about it. Is there any questions?
Yes, there are. Plenty.
Yeah. Who's your target audience? So are these based on your target audience, the backgrounds?
Yeah, our target audience starts from age 15 to 26. It's the primary audience is male, and then secondary female.
What song are you doing?
The 1975 period.
Is there a particular existing artist, brand, entity that's inspired you?
The main ones that we looked at were probably the Arctic Monkeys, the Neighbourhood, and 1975. On our blog, we use these main three as like inspirations when it comes to like the design aspect of each one of them, but also like the filters and iconography that are used in the music video as well.
Okay. Can you give me an example of that
Probably like one of the ideas that we're going to use is using street lamps. So we're not yet sure whether we want to film the day or the night, but the idea that we're going to use street lamps as a lighting effect, that's like an iconography for like an indie music genre. Also, it's quite a nice effect.
Is it like common in your genre to have like difficult like issues addressed in their music videos, or are you like breaking away from convention like by doing that?
We're following conventions basically.
Yeah, it's quite conventional to have like real life issues in the music video.
And when we did our survey, a lot of people said that they listed experiences that they would want to see, and relationships is one of the most voted ones.
Like life, love,
Yeah.
loss. That was it.